Oh my, presented by Wearable Phantom. Welcome to Wear Mighty Things. This is episode number 71. And my name is Dustin. I am your host. Welcome, friends. This is a podcast all about the Roosevelt's brand and community. If Phantom Fashion and Friends sounds like fun, well, you have come to the right place. To receive all of our content updates, please subscribe and ring that little bell to get notifications of new content as it releases. It is great to be back with you guys, and I gotta be honest here. We missed the show last week. There was a lot of stuff going on. I was traveling. John was not available. Captain Coach co-host was also not available, and so we had to miss the episode. We tried to let everybody know ahead of time, but hopefully some of you. What happened was that your heart grew fonder as a result of the absence, and I think that's the thing that I really want to hope for, at least here. My phone is kind of blowing up, and normally this would be when I would introduce my co-host for the show. Well, guess what, folks? No co-host. That's right. It's me, Han Solo, your boy. And you can see by my subtitle there, I don't know where I am, and we'll talk about why that's true in just a few minutes. But everybody's gone to the cruise. So we've been talking about it for over a year on the podcast here. And so everybody is headed out on Utopia of the Seas. And man, it looks like people are having a great time. So we've got a lot of shirts. We've got some Masters of the Universe stuff to take a look at. We've got a killer Doctor Doom Marvel drop that came. And of course, today, my friends, is Legends Day. For those of you who are newer to the community or maybe don't know, Legends Day is a day that celebrates one of the co-founders of the Roosevelt's brand, and that was Steve Gebhardt. And Steve Gebhardt was one of the original guys from Seton Hall who thought up the idea of crazy shirts and kind of built the business, built the community, and he passed away on this day a couple of years ago. And so as a result, there's been a celebration every year, and people will wear some of the more seminal shirts, or some of them will wear some from the special collection that honors Steve, or some of the ones that even dropped today in the Legends collection. So what am I wearing? Well, I'm wearing Bomb Pops and Freedom. And this was, I think most people would agree, this is probably the breakout shirt for the Roosevelts. It was the shirt that kind of put them on the map in terms of being like the crazy shirt company, opened up a lot of doors, and kind of like, as they say, the rest is history. And so today is Legends Day, and there was an amazing, and I'll be honest, a pretty emotional drop that actually happened today. And we'll get into that in just a few minutes. But let's get back. Oh, and it's good to see you guys. I expect we see Kevin here. What's up, party people? Hello. Chris here. Hey, Chris, good to see you. You're here first. You're back, and you're calling out that it is indeed Subnautica today. Yes. If you're a fan of Subnautica, which is a survival game that includes lots of diving and kind of an overall underwater adventure type of game, the first game came out, I think, like 2018. And I remember just thinking it was really cool that, there hadn't been a lot of games. And so they have released Subnautica. I'm not that keen on Subnautica 2. It's an Xbox game. And, if you don't know why, I'm not keen on Xbox game. Well, that's not true. I'm keen on good games. I just don't have time to play too many of the exclusives on Xbox. I just wait for them to come over to the console of my choice, which is PlayStation. Now, I want to. Whoa! There's comments from the riffraff. Here's Captain Coach co-host says, "How are you there when you're here in Orlando?" And Ron did something pretty funny, my friends. Ron actually went and got a cardboard cutout made, and he took it with him to the Roosevelt's hangout that's happening, I guess, right now. Yeah, I guess it's happening right now over in Port Canaveral. A lot of folks kind of queuing up before they get on the boat tomorrow. I hope they're going to have a great time. John said it's something like 150, 160 people. So that's going to be a pretty crazy time for people. And I have somehow managed to be in two places at once. Ron has been posting on Facebook pictures of him and me. Uh, I wasn't sure. It's a pretty good likeness. It actually kind of looks like me. And so I was like, "Wow, wait a second, what's going on? Am I hit? How am I there? How am I here?" Well, that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty awesome. So Ron seemed committed to get me onto the boat one way or the other. And as you see that he says right here, couldn't experience this without you. Well, thanks, buddy. That's really fun, and appreciate it. And I hope you end up having a great time. Hope you guys have an awesome time at the meetup. And there's a lot of people that are going to be heading out there. So I don't know if everybody's going to be there today, but tomorrow's the big day for the cruise. I'm super happy for John. He was the creator, the brainchild of this, and put a lot of extra work in this year to make the cruise happen. Last year was awesome, super fun. I went on that cruise, and it was a great time. And he's like, you know what? This is a really good time. We're going to start. And immediately he started surveying people. What did you like? What did you not like? What do you prefer in terms of lengths of cruises? What about cruise lines? Got all the feedback. He did like basically what my day job is, which is being a product manager. Took all that input from the people who participated in the cruise and then turned it into one more awesome killer party. And so that's what everybody is going to be experiencing tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm super proud of him, happy for him, and happy for everybody that's going to get to hang out, get drunk, and go to the Bahamas and just enjoy each other's company. And so it's great to see you. And uh, let's see. Oh, Ron says it's a 6-foot cutout of you from another meetup. Ah, okay. I guess I'll have to look at it closer and see if I can figure out which meetup it was. But Chris asks, "Hey, I was in Orlando on Sunday. Were you there?" No, I was not there. On Sunday, I was home, like I am right now. So yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, the cruise is not going to happen for me this year. And as much as there was some late last second shenanigans, it was not to be, mon chéri. So I hope everybody's just going to have a good time without me. That'll be the best. Now, well, yeah. So I think what I might do. Um, I want to go over and look at the shirts from the last. Not all. We're not going to look at all the shirts, but I do want to look at those shirts. The Masters of the Universe. I want to look at the Doctor Doom stuff that dropped, and I also, of course, want to look at the Legends Day. Talk a little bit about that. But let me see if I can um, get the link. I might be able to. Let me see. I might be able to invite some people to kind of come over here. Let me see. Let me see how I can send this. I'm gonna see actually if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can get folks to maybe call in. Let's see. Okay, I'll allow that. Okay. There we go. Allow. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's entirely possible that some people will be joining from the cruise or from the group meetup. So I think I definitely want to make that a possibility. So I've sent out the link, and if those folks are able to join in, well, then maybe that'll be cool. Probably going to be loud and noisy. If you guys remember a few weeks ago when Ron and I were hosting and John was trying to join from the plane, internet was bad. We couldn't hear him. He couldn't hear us, but we could hear him. He was just sitting there with his phone while he was on the plane. Somehow John got it in his mind that he was going to be able to be on the podcast while he was also on a flight. And while I am sure, that some people have that kind of bandwidth when they're in a plane, in a flight, during a flight, it isn't going to happen on Spirit Airlines. Okay, so I have now sent that link away. Let's see. Sent. Okay, all right. So Ron, if you are anywhere near John, let him know that the share link has been sent. And it'll be really good actually to potentially be able to take a look and show you guys a little bit of what it looks like when you're actually at a Roosevelt's meetup. So wait, it looks like he's here. So let me see if I can add him here to the stage. Ron?
Hello? Am I live?
Well, you're Memorex, but you're something. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Are you alive?
Am I live? We're good? We're live?
Yes. Well,
look who I'm here with.
Hey, it's the Captain Coach.
It's not only the Coach, but who else is here with us? Wait a second. How are you here and there?
Well, I told you in the last podcast that I invented time travel, but you didn't believe me. I am able to be in two places at one time.
Yeah, well, now you're here. You haven't. I will say you've. Look, I get you're happy to be here, but you seem a little too happy. If I'm not gonna lie, you haven't exactly stopped being happy.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can repro that look. How's this?
Yeah, man. That's look.
Yeah. What's around my neck there? Do I have a badge? A pass?
You have this right here. Someone made this. This is your bar crawl checklist because believe it or not, you're coming on the cruise. You're coming. So this is so Dustin can have a drink at every bar. It's a little checklist for all the bars that are on the ship, so that we make sure Dustin gets a bar at every.
You got to make sure you have a good time. We're dragging you on the cruise. Got to make sure you have a good time while you're there.
I love it. Well, hey, can you guys promise me something?
What can we promise you?
Don't let anybody do anything weird to that cut out and take photos.
Oh, I can't promise that. I can't promise.
That might already happen, to be honest.
People are already talking about what they're gonna do to it and what bodily functions are gonna end up on there.
This Dustin is so sexy. People are offering us money for the night with it.
Oh my gosh.
Harder.
The worst part is no matter what you do or say, I must like it.
You must like it because exactly, it seems like you like it all.
Yeah, you got a smile on your face.
In, baby.
Oh my God. Well, tell us a little bit about
Insiders Cruise, baby, and this is what we're doing. And we're having
a nice sunset back there too, behind you.
Yes, we're over here down in Port Canaveral at Fish Lips, and we're having a killer time. And we wish you were here, man.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
We had a hell of a turnout for the first night. It was amazing.
I'm so glad to finally meet Ron in person.
First face to face.
Awesome. What's he like? What's he like, John? What's he like in person? Is he?
What's he like?
Weird?
He's a little odd. He's a little.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
But I was kind of expecting odd.
I hang out with you two, so yeah.
He walks in with a cardboard cutout of you, and I'm literally just like, my jaw's on the floor because I'm like, what in the world are we doing right now? What is going on?
Is it my actual height, John? Is it
your actual height? Let me flip the camera, and that way you can get a. Let me see if I can flip the. Oh yeah, I think I can flip the. Oh, I don't know if I can flip the camera.
He told me that you were around 6 foot.
Hold on. So
he's full of it.
Oh, back camera. Back camera.
Back camera. Around 6 foot? No, I'm 6'3".
There's a little short then.
There you go.
So he's 6 foot.
It looks just like me.
It's you. It looks just like you. It is you.
Well, just confirm for me that the machine didn't break when you had that printed up.
Did the machine break when we had this printed up?
I paid somebody to do it and had it shipped, so I cannot confirm more than that.
Okay, well, I may have ruined somebody's livelihood with my face.
This is absolutely nuts, though, man.
I worked with John to find a picture because I needed the full body picture. So John sent me one from a meetup from you guys from last year.
That's good.
Yeah. So
Jacksonville. Oh, Buc-ee's. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And it's perfect because you were in a group photo, so now he fits perfectly into every group photo we'll take all weekend long. And tell him it's a shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
We got Anthony DeFilippo here.
It's a shit. Oh, tell me about that boat.
And we still
Tell
have
me
a bunch
about
of
that boat,
insiders here
brother.
hanging out. We still have a bunch of insiders here hanging out. Fish Slips was really cool, and they hung up our flags. I don't know if you can see
Nice.
that. They hung up our
I
flags.
can.
So how cool is that? They didn't have to do that.
That is so cool.
Dude, it's been an awesome time here. So many people have shown up. It's absolutely nuts. This is just this is crazy, man. This is really it's something special.
Yeah, we had Steve's mom and family here earlier,
Yes,
so that was awesome, especially on
Wow.
Legends Day. So hopefully
Yes.
everybody's out there rocking their Steve shirts and their Legends shirts.
Yes.
Because we all know how important that was today. So it was really cool and touching. For me, my first time meeting her here on a day so special to everybody.
Right. Mama Gebhardt. Yeah. Did you meet Steve's sisters?
Yes, Steve's sisters are here as well, and their
Awesome.
kids and whatnot are
Yeah.
also here. And
How
the
fun.
big thing, I don't know if you saw it on on Facebook. I posted the video. My mom, because like there's a little bit of an initiate. Look, anyone can be a Roach World insider as long as they have a shirt.
You haven't been to a meetup until you've had the Merlot.
So yeah, exactly. So we had my mom do her first shot of Malort.
What'd she say?
She did not like it very much, and
Nor should she. Malort is
You know
a
what?
vile thing.
I give her props.
She did it.
She did it. Hey, look, she took it. She downed it like a champion. So and now you can see where I get it from.
That's funny. That's good. That's good stuff. Well,
I mean,
what's-
we already know she's going to drink them under the table all weekend. So
Oh, you know it.
I believe it. I believe it. Mama Madigan's like ready to cut loose.
she's
He hasn't,
professional.
Oh, absolutely.
hasn't
Yeah.
a brick. Yeah,
Right.
she's gonna get inspired.
I
When
don't even
she's
know what
doing
she is
when she's doing karaoke, that's when we'll know it's on.
Oh yeah. Oh, my mom does
karaoke.
karaoke. Oh yeah. She's all in. She does karaoke for sure.
What's her song? What's her song?
Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood.
Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood. Well, I'm sure she'll be able to sing that on the boat.
Oh,
What's-
definitely. Oh yeah, no, she's got this for sure.
What's the thing you guys are most looking forward to on the cruise?
I mean, look, I don't want to speak for Ron, but I mean, obviously, look, I'm very excited to see everybody. For me personally, I mean, I can't wait to see everybody wearing that exclusive cruise tux. I think that's going to be pretty
That's
sick.
gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's definitely having an opportunity to meet so many insiders on a scale like this. I've been to the Carolinas meetup. I've had the Denver meetup. You know, those were smaller, more intimate gatherings. I mean, having so many people already here tonight, and this isn't even like a third of the amount of people that we're going to have together on that ship. It's crazy. So
Incredible.
Oh no, we're on a podcast right now. This is the staff. This is our waitress who's been taking care of us all night at Fish Lips.
Hi, thanks for taking care of them.
Amazing.
How are you?
I'm great. Make sure you kick them out officially. Call the cops and everything.
No, I mean, I think we've been a pretty good group of people.
I think so. It's been a lot of fun. They basically have worked my entire ship with me.
We do our best to be nice, be kind, be courteous. We order lots of drinks and enjoy
we
ourselves.
can't speak for Forrest, but the rest of us.
The rest of us have been really cool, really good.
John, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing up and down the steps things.
Yeah.
I just want to check in with you. You don't have to cash out or anything.
Oh, I'm good right now.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
9 o'clock, right?
9 o'clock. Yeah, that's
Wow.
the end of it.
Oh,
She's
what
been
time,
great.
what time is it over there?
It's 8:20.
Oh, geez. It's like 5:21 here for me. So, yeah,
Right.
it's just the end of my workday, but I can see the sun is going down behind you.
The sun
Well, I
is
hope you
going
guys
down.
have an
Yes,
awesome-
sir.
Beautiful
Yeah, I
sunset.
hope you guys have an awesome time, and you can watch the rest of the podcast. I will undoubtedly be saying negative things about you, but
Thank you. I appreciate that, Dustin. Oh, I think we have somebody who wants to say hi. We got Forrest Davis here. Forrest Davis here.
what's up,
Oh, where
Forrest?
my thing, baby?
The creator
Hey,
of
good to see you. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. We miss you.
Yeah, well, I'm right over there. I'm right over there.
Come on. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
It's not the same.
same.
It's not the same.
He's
Yeah,
saying
he
the
said
personality is a little flat.
This guy doesn't say
You're
no.
way more annoying in person.
I would prefer that in person.
Oh man. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome time, and give my best to everybody on the cruise. Okay, John.
You got it, buddy.
Love you, man. Be good.
All right.
Take care, brother.
See ya.
Okay, man. You have a good one, okay?
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, that was super cool. Whoa, where am I going? There I am. That was awesome. That was really cool. Wow, we got a live look in from the Roosevelt's Insider pre-party before they go on the cruise. Good people. Yeah, it would be so nice to be there with them. But it was not to be for me this time around. But glad you guys are here hanging out. And you know what we're going to do is actually we're going to go ahead and actually start taking a look at some of the great. Let's see if we can do this correctly. Yeah, that's right. That's what we want to do. Boing. So we're going to take a look at some of the most recent shirts here. And now I mentioned that there's been a bunch of stuff that's kind of happened in the last 2 weeks. We're going to stay focused on a couple of the bigger branded things, and then of course the legend stuff is how we're going to close out. So let's start off talking about the Masters of the Universe. Yeah, I never signed in for these things. Really quickly, so if you're not a fan of Masters of the Universe, there's a new movie coming out. But of course, this was a toy line as well as a cartoon from back when I was younger. And there were a lot of really cool shirts that came out of these. A couple of ones that I want to draw attention to. Number one, this Skeletor. A lot of people actually know Skeletor as the guy who's in the meme, the viral clips, who says, "And remember," and then basically runs away. And this is kind of that art style from that particular meme. I thought this was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I might have watched Masters of the Universe when I was a kid, but not a super fan right now. But this shirt was really fun. I thought it was a pretty good look in the bunch. There's also the let's see, what else did they have here? The Masters Perfectly Evil. This was pretty good. This was kind of a look at most of the bad guys. Again, it's primarily a Skeletor shirt. Did not love the way that the pocket turned out here. It's not a matched pocket, but overall the colors here. This is a John shirt. He's a sucker for anything purple, and I thought this one was a good fit for him. I just don't think that he's all that much of a Masters of the Universe fan. Then there were a few other things that kind of came along here, and there was the Bone Throne. This was good because it's not only is this that vintage sort of washed retro style metal shirt, but it's also got the print on the front. It's a single color. It's kind of like worn out. You can see it's in Japanese up here, and you've got Skeletor and the Bone Throne. It's pretty cool. This was also a good looking shirt. I like this fabric too. It's a little stiff. You need to wash it a few times before it kind of feels natural. I have a couple of shirts like this. So good. I like the design here, and that material is also very good and heavyweight. And lastly, I wanted to kind of call attention to the action figure shirt, which this is kind of a thing that they seem to do a lot with the Roosevelts. If they actually can get photos of the original toys, they will. You can see He-Man's here on the actual pocket, which is kind of cool. But there's like a whole breakdown of accessories, and then all of these different guys. Some of these are bad guys, some of these are good guys. Overall a pretty good, pretty representative pattern of the most famous kind of characters. The one that this one guy here I liked the most was this guy on the corner. He's like I can't remember his name. He's like Ramit, or not Rambo, but something like that. And he basically can like spring. He was a spring-loaded guy who could like bash doors and things like that, or knock over bad guys. He's getting a little shortchanged on this design, at least on the front. Let's take a look and see if he shows up anywhere else. Yeah, you can see he's kind of at the seams in almost every one of these. So he's getting a little shortchanged, but he's not the main guy. So I guess it's probably okay. So yeah, I mean, I thought this is a pretty good look for overall for the Masters of the Universe. Then let's switch over to the Doom collection. And the Doom collection was really, really good. Now, what's strange for me, and I don't expect you guys to know this, but because I pay a lot of attention to what not just Roosevelts are doing, but also other companies that fit into this space. They're a little bit late. Like Heroes and Villains did their big Doom thing last year at New York Comic Con, and so it's kind of strange to me that they that Roosevelt's came out later, but then again, it kind of maybe it made sense with like the new movie that's going to be coming out. So I don't know. Either way, this first top panel here this is actually a very, very famous scene. This is from the first Secret Wars. In fact, actually, there's an iconic cover. I should look it up. In fact, I'm going to look it up here. Secret Wars Hulk cover. It's iconic. It's incredible, and you can see. This is exactly, so you can see the Secret Wars #4. You can see this, it's like rock, 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 rock. And then of course down here you can see the Hulk is basically holding up this whole huge thing. Iron Man, the Fantastic Four, all the heroes are kind of like screwed, but Hulk is holding everything up. And awesome. Bob Layton did this cover. And so just I'll head back over to like Roosevelt's here, and you can see that that whoever created this top view. Where did it go? Let me go here. Well, anyways, yeah, this is kind of like a riff, a painterly riff of that, and it's perfect for this. I think it looks great. But let's kind of dive in. So all of the stuff here was really about Doom shirts, and there are a couple of prints that I thought were really cool. One was the Doom prints, and this one's kind of a look at Dr. Doom's armor. Great color, cool backfield. This one's kind of I don't want to say it's the standard, but it's a common pattern where Roosevelt's will create some kind of schematic. We have one of these for the Batmobile. We have one of them for different ships in Star Wars, right? So it's a really cool color. And if you're a Victor Von Doom fan, this one looks great. Cool, very, very neat design. Very neat design that they've got there. Then they also had Shock Ock, not Shock Ock, Dr. Octopus, different bad guy in Marvel. And this one's kind of cool. He's kind of wielding some of the eldritch powers that he had. Dr. Doom is kind of a cool character because he's a blend not just of technology but also of mysticism. And if you know anything about Dr. Doom's background, I believe that his mother died, and he started investigating spell casting in order to be able to try to find a way to bring his mom back from the dead. Which was kind of interesting. So he's kind of a blend. He doesn't always come at the Fantastic Four, who are his primary opponents, with just pure technology. He also brings spells. So he's a sort of a blended kind of character, which is really a lot of fun. And then we had kind of I don't know why I've never seen this before, but this is a Kuno, but it's basically the Von Doom Metalworks, and it looks exactly like a shirt with a patch that you might see at a machine shop or a body shop or a metal shop, right? And so this is kind of cool that there's these two patches. It's designed to look like a work shirt that somebody would feel comfortable kind of getting dirty in. Vertical lines, really cool, and these are really nice nods to the fandom. If you're a Doom fan, of course, the green color gives it away. I really thought that this shirt was really cool, and then of course on the back, they've got this really neat design. And this is one time where I do not mind that the design is on the back. And of course, you can see Von Doom. You can see kind of fragments of his mask here. Latverian made. 555 Doom is his number. I do what needs to be done, his tagline here, which is pretty dope. I just realized that we're going to share this tab instead. No. Thank you, Chris. I caught it. Let me kind of just walk back through here. This is the back of the Von Doom shirt. Yeah, it was still showing over the previous one, but this is the Von Doom Metalworks shirt where it's got the patches on the front here, a Victor shirt, Von Doom Metalworks shirt here, and you can see, it's kind of a nice color. And then as I was just showing you, that back has a really neat design. I think that this design actually is really cool. So it looks like a work shirt, but it's actually kind of a nod to Dr. Doom fandom. Yeah. Cool. So hopefully you're seeing the correct stuff now. Let's see. Then there were a few other things that I liked that were here that I'll call attention to. The colors here on Victor Spoils was also really neat. Like you can see, it's designed to be like the money from Latveria. Latveria is kind of the country that Doctor Doom is kind of the ruler of, and so you've got all this different currency, and they of course have different pictures of Doom on them. This one's really cool. You got to be a huge Doom fan to want this, but I loved the way that the different colors kind of layered here. This one was really nice, and then of course the pocket turned out really, really keen as well. Like there's a nice symmetry in this layout as well. So good stuff here. And then of course there were a few that people kind of went nuts for. Impending Doom. This one is also a collage of this is probably Jack Kirby, actually, now that I think about it. But you know, this is one of the early Doom designs. It's a full panel shirt. You got to be a nice slim guy to pull these off, which I do not qualify as. So you know, it's one of those things. Then what else? We got a couple of cool hats here. I liked this. They're no longer calling these. Well, this is called a dad hat. Now we've talked a little bit before what makes a dad hat. Inside here, the way that the hat is constructed makes it fit much more naturally to your head. And so these different segments here are kind of like the dad hat isn't for a dad. It's just a name for a type of hat. And so, yeah, so this one's pretty cool, and it's got a nice stitching here on the top. Got the grommets are all kind of yellow that kind of match. There's no embroidery on the back here, and it's this adjustable strap, which you know I like it because it's good and consistent. But you know, I'd like a little bit more flexibility here. These things can kind of get stuck, or they can get wet or locked into place. So. Not a huge fan. Either way, you can see this one sold out entirely, which is kind of cool. The other hat here, I do what needs to be done, which is kind of his big quote. This one also sold out. There are a few other things here that are a little less interesting to us, the ball marker and stuff like that. And they had some other Marvel designs here also on that page. So pretty cool though. Really, really good stuff for the Doom collection. Pretty good. All right. Then let's switch over to the Legends collection. Now, so the last couple of years, the Roosevelts has put together some shirts that are designed to celebrate people. And of course, it started off kind of being a celebration just of the overall Legends Never Die kind of energy that people brought together, but it expanded just a little bit this year. And we're going to talk about how they expanded it. And first thing that they did actually was a Chuck Norris theme. So if you look here, you can see that this shirt shows Chuck Norris kicking and punching and blowing stuff up. And this is kind of a cool tribute to Chuck Norris, who recently passed away. They had a really cool write-up. We didn't print him on this shirt. He fought his way into the fabric. So this is kind of mostly a Texas Rangers kind of reference. You know, he's kicking in his jeans and boots. But you know, to be honest, this could have been Chuck Norris at any of the movies in the 80s. This guy's name is Pete, and he's enjoying wearing this Chuck Norris shirt. Good colors. So it was nice to see them kind of give a little nod to Chuck Norris. Then we had this Bold Glory shirt. And this was one of the original shirts that the Roosevelts made. And so they've kind of brought this back. And this one's nice, very patriotic. You know, I think it's pretty good. I like the fact that the star here is very nicely centered in the shirt. And so, hey, you know what? Good looking based on the 1994 men's soccer team uniforms, which is kind of cool. And then, you know, sometimes you'll hear people talk about Steve as the big guy. The Legends Never Die was basically from The Sandlot. It was also part of like Babe Ruth's famous speech, and they kind of included it in The Sandlot. And The Sandlot, and I was talking before about how the Bomb Pops was a really big shirt. the Sandlot license really blew things open for the Roosevelts, and so that happened to be one of uh, Steve's favorite movies. And so you can see that this is basically vertically says "Legends Never Die" repeatedly, kind of making a cool pinstripe here. This one really nice looking shirt. And man, I'll be honest, I thought it was really cool. You'll have to explain it to people why you're wearing it or what it means, but it also kind of gives off a little bit of old Yankee uniform vibe. And I don't think that they exactly intended that, but it makes sense with Babe Ruth and kind of all the connections back to um, back over to the Sandlot. The next one, though, I will say was a little bit caught me off guard. This one sold out. This one is for Emma, and if you've been listening for a while to our podcast, you can see it's this is a colorway of the previous shirt. So it says "Legends Never Die," but it's got this really nice blue paint stroke colors. And Emma Wilcox was a legend and recently passed away and far, far, far too early. And HQ pulled it together and really, they made the shirt for her. And you can see, what they wrote about her over here in the, Emma Wilcox was a beloved member of the family. From her ear to ear smile to her larger-than-life personality, Emma left a lasting impression on all who were lucky enough to meet her. Streaked with blue tones, which is Emma's favorite color, and pinstriped with "Legends Never Die," this shirt is a tribute to the life she lived and the people she touched along the way. We're actively working with Emma's family to determine how proceeds will be used to honor her legacy for Emma. Wow. Every single size sold out immediately. If you didn't get to meet Emma, or you didn't know her, or you didn't know her husband, Kevin, who's also a big part of the Insiders community. They're both very special people. And this just dropped my jaw that a business, Roosevelt's is a business, but they care enough about the people in their community to really kind of create and provide an honor and tribute is what I really should be saying to one of those individual people who passed away. And wow, this one just got me. So this one I had to insta buy. So it'll be waiting for me when I get back home. Then we also had The Departed Souls. Now, if you look at this, if you don't, The Departed Souls is actually a bar. It's a brewing company in New Jersey, and it's actually very close to where the HQ office is in Newark. And so they've collaborated with them. They've done a bunch of stuff here, and so they made this. It looks kind of like it's a button down, but it's like a jersey for Departed Souls. And you can see it's like a football jersey. And Ted Light, I believe, is one of the beers they serve there. And they've got a cool kind of like partnership kind of patch here. Cool stuff. Like this is definitely inside baseball, to be honest. Like, this is for the people who are kind of connected to the Roosevelts closely to have this button down. Very cool. Also a couple of Rough Riders, both ivory and navy 5-panel curved brim hat, which is pretty nice. And then they had the all of these shirts they had as well in women's cuts. They also restocked America Pops and Freedom, which is the shirt that I'm wearing right now. So if you like this shirt, you can actually go right here and pick one up. And then they have a bunch of just others that are part of the Legends collection. These hoodies, this shirt. I love this shirt. I actually have a really cool sticker of this design that I put on a laptop. Bunch of really cool is the America Pop hat. That's nice, actually. I like that quite a bit. And of course, women's cuts for all of those. So, really amazing drop for the Legends, to be honest. Very, very, very cool. Ron says, love you all. Wish you were all here. Yes, indeed. It would be great if everybody was able to be there. But, hey, it is what it is. And I'm here with you guys, hoping to enjoy our time together and, just kind of hang out. So I think, that's about the majority of what it is that I wanted to say. I think we're going to kind of close down just a smidge early this week. Without a co-host, we don't have our list, we don't have our other functions. But it was so nice for John and Ron to call in and to show off that cardboard cutout. And for those of you who have stayed all this way and listened all the way to the end, Legendary Adventures with a cardboard cutout. I love that. I love that. There you go. Okay, that's it right there, Chris. You got it. Legendary Adventures with a cardboard cutout. That's going to be the name of this episode. Let's just say I may show up somewhere unexpected tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready. We're going to cut it off just a little bit early, but hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy your Legends Day. Have a great evening, and always remember to wear mighty things. So long, everybody.